What's going on YouTube? This is Necrostevo and it's time for another Narrator Wi-Fi battle video. Now, today's match is a match that I had actually a while ago and I just forgot I had it saved. I had this way back during GMX, at the beginning of the month rather, and this was against John, and I actually met him at the same time while I was battling the other battle I posted from that Adrian. So at the time I only had maybe about 8 Pokemon EV trained. This was kind of just trying out a lot of those, and all of his Pokemon were EV trained, I believe, as well. He starts off with Venusaur, and I'm just going to switch into my own Venusaur. That's going to allow me to take any Leech Seed or Sleep Power he tries to go for, or if he just wants to go for a Stab-type move. Venusaur can take his own Stab-type moves pretty well. Now, thinking that it will help me take the move better, I'm just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, expecting him to switch, although I didn't know he would switch into, really. And he actually decided to go out into Greninja and hit me with an Ice Beam. And this is a critical hit Ice Beam, and it barely does anything. Of course, he does not have Protean, but it still would not have done really much of anything. So that's just the power of Venusaur. Granted, he does not have a Life Orb as well, so kind of several things that we're dealing with there, lots of factors. Now, I wasn't sure what he would do there. I figured he wouldn't stay in with his Pokemon asleep against a Grass type. So I took the opportunity for a free switch into my Talonflame, and I figured that he was going to protect, because that's something most Blaziken do, and even if he went for a Swords Dance, I figured Bulk Up was the best play for me, because then I could still outspeed him with the priority Brave Bird on the next turn. So he gets this speed boost, and he's going to Mega Evolve, but it's not going to matter because I still have priority Brave Bird, and with the Bulk Up, I'm actually going to be able to one-hit KO. Which I don't know if I needed that or not. This is my Adamant Braviary. My Adamant Talonflame. So he's gonna go down, which is good. That's a huge threat out of the way. Blaziken has been banned to Ubers by a couple of places like Smogon, and I think PO does that as well. And it's just been a lot easier to deal with this generation as opposed to last generation. I don't know if it's just Talonflame or the proliferation of Aqua Jet on Azumarill, I'm not really sure. But anyways though, Greninja comes back out. I know he has to stay asleep for at least one turn, and so that's just going to be a free chance for me to get my HP back. Because at this point it seemed like he was really sacrificing Pokemon to just make me take a bunch of damage from recoil. And while that was happening, in the meantime I'm taking out his, we had a little sweep going on here. So I wasn't feeling too threatened by anything on his team, but then he did have a Flygon, and we were speaking before the battle, and we were actually talking before the battle about how much he liked Scarf Flygon, and I did not want to risk not knocking him out, because he said that he liked to run like bulky builds and things that were a little bit more different, so I was afraid I wouldn't knock him out and he would take out my Talonflame, and that would not be a good answer when I have a physically defensive Slurpuff here that can just come in on it for free. Now he does go out into his Scizor. I don't know if he expected Toxic or not, but my only other move was Draining Kiss anyway, so he may have expected that, he may not have. It may have just made a good general switch. But here I expected him to expect me to switch because of course he has Bullet Punch. And so I just went for a Wish. I could pass that back out into my Talonflame and take a Bullet Punch. I could also possibly send that out to my Venusaur even. I had a couple options there to go out to. Now I'm back out in the Talonflame, I can kind of just go for Flare Blitz because he has Aegislash, he has a Scizor, he has several things weak to a fire type attack. He could have switched in Flygon there, but by him not switching it in, I'm thinking that's his revenge killer, and cleaner at least. So, my Pyrexis is doing really well this battle, and I go back and forth on whether I like Adamant Bulk Up or Jolly with Swords Dance and Brave Bird / Acrobatics. Because they're all useful in their own right. It's just a variety of ways to run the same Pokemon. Now, with his Aegis Slash, I did predict him to go for King's Shield, which was fairly obvious. He could have gone for the Shadow Sneak, but it would not have done very much. And so I just get a free bulk up. And now I'm going to go for Flare Blitz, outspeeding him. And I think I'm going to KO him, I think. Yes, I do. So I actually wasn't expecting to KO him with as high as Aegis Slash's defenses in shield form. But I will definitely take it. Now I'm taking a lot of recoil damage here. That's not that big a deal just because now that I have his Aegis Slash out of the way, there's not really much standing in my way to finishing him off, even if he does somehow take out my Talonflame. And so he actually was able to live that +1 Adamant Brave Bird. So I am very happy that I did not do that earlier, because then I guess earlier he just U-turned expecting me to switch. So I guess it's neither here nor there, but my point is that he alluded to the types of sets that he likes to run before we had the battle, so I had a feeling that I would not KO him, I guess. But that's okay. Noivern's going to be able to come out and clean up Flygon there easily with the Boom Burst. I didn't want to risk a Draco Meteor or anything like that missing. And I actually do miss the Hurricane on Venusaur, which I love the nickname Substantial. It's like it's a Sub-Leech Seed set, which is a very substantial set to run on your Venusaur. Anyways, Hurricane is going to hit this time. I don't know what it is with Noivern and Dragalge. I really want to use them, but they miss their attacks a lot. It's very annoying. But that is going to be the end of that match, and I actually enjoyed that. I was definitely not expecting to see Flygon live a hit, and Talonflame kind of counter-teamed his whole team after stuff like Aegis Slash went down. But I think if you're building a team nowadays, you really have to be wary of Talonflame being around. It's still pretty popular, even though it's fallen in usage a good bit. Whereas, I don't know, if you need a Talonflame counter, I say run Rotom Heat Form. That's going to block the Flare Blitz, and it's going to block the Brave Bird, and it blocks the possible Steel Wing that he uses to hit rock types. There's your Talonflame counter. I will be doing Rotom Heat Form myself, so be sure to have something to take on that and a couple of the Megas that are still kicking around there. But anyways, though, I will have another battle for you all later on this week. I hope you'll have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I am very thankful that I have such a great community here on YouTube and on Twitter and just the internet in general. You all make it really worthwhile to continue doing this, and I'm happy that you all enjoy my content, regardless of kind of what I do. I've posted stories, I've posted battle videos, I've done a rap or two. Just you all generally just have positive things to say and are very supportive, and I am thankful for that. So I will continue pumping out the good content for you all, or what I consider to be good content. I'll try to do my best at least. And I hope you all continue to watch. So go and have a good day on Thanksgiving. I finally got the go-ahead to not have to work on Thanksgiving, so I'm looking forward to eating lots of sweets. Probably going to breed some Pokemon on Thanksgiving just so they have the Thanksgiving tag on them. But it'll be a good day. And if you all do go Black Friday shopping, I will have a video up by Black Friday, hopefully. But if you all go out on that, just remember, number one, online deals are way easier. And number two, stay safe. There are crazy people out here who thinks that they just have to have that toaster for only $9.99 when it's normally a $40 toaster. It's not a big deal. It's a toaster. It'll be okay, I promise. Just stay safe, you guys. Make some good decisions. Drink lots of eggnog. Wait, no, that might be a bad decision. Don't listen to me about eggnog. I've never actually had eggnog. That's what I'm going to do this Thanksgiving. I'm going to go have some eggnog. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. You'll have a great week, a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye now.